The year is 1623. A woman kneels in the town square. Her head is locked in iron. She can hear the crowd whispering, but she can't answer. The metal bites deeper every time she tries to speak. Another stands in the marketplace, hair shorn to the scalp, chains dragging in the dust. People stare. Some spit. Her crime? No one even remembers. For centuries, punishments like these weren't hidden in dungeons. They were public theater, written into law, performed for crowds, and every act was a message. This is what happens when a woman steps out of line. What you're about to see is not fiction. These are the most grotesque punishments ever used on women in history, and every one is more disturbing than the last. In early modern Europe, speaking your mind could cost you more than your reputation. It could cost you the ability to speak at all. The scold's bridle, also known as the brank, was a device made of iron, shaped like a cage that locked over a woman's head. A flat metal plate sat inside the mouth, pressing down on the tongue. The idea was simple: silence. Officials claimed it was meant for nagging wives or public scolds, women accused of gossiping, arguing, or simply talking too much in public. In reality, it was a weapon for silencing dissent, often used on women who criticized local authorities, refused to comply with husbands, or publicly challenged men. The humiliation was part of the punishment. Women were paraded through town wearing the bridle, the iron biting into their skin, their inability to speak turning them into living cautionary tales. Some bridles even had sharp spikes on the tongue plate, so if the wearer tried to move her tongue, she'd stab herself from the inside. This wasn't just about stopping words, it was about making the act of thinking about speaking physically painful. And here's the disturbing part. These devices were officially sanctioned. Town records from Scotland, England, and parts of Germany list scold's bridles in inventories of public punishments, right alongside stocks and whipping posts. If the scold's bridle was about silencing, the breast ripper was about erasing. Used primarily during the medieval and early modern periods, this iron tool looked almost like a claw or gardening rake, except the pruning it did was human flesh. It was heated until red hot, then clamped around the breasts of women accused of adultery, infanticide, heresy, or even in some recorded cases, witchcraft. The official reasoning? These crimes dishonored the body, so the body should bear the punishment. The logic was twisted beyond belief. Mutilation as morality. Sometimes the ripper was designed with 4 prongs, tearing away the flesh in one brutal pull. Other times, the device was dragged across the skin, shredding everything in its path. Survivors, rare as they were permanently scarred and often died later from infection. And yet, executioners